Candy Barr, born Juanita Dale Slusher on July 6, 1935, in Edna, Texas, was a renowned stripper who rose to fame in the clubs of Dallas and later played lucrative venues in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and New Orleans in the late 1950s. Her life was marked by controversy, including a drug bust, imprisonment, and connections to notorious figures like Jack Ruby and Mickey Cohen. Candy Barr began her stripping career in her native Texas, becoming famous in the clubs of Dallas, particularly after a drug bust. She worked at Barney Weinstein's Dallas strip club The Theater Lounge and later at his Colony Club, where she developed her signature Texas-themed outfit. In 1951, at the age of 16, she made an erotic film called Smart Alec, which was a common practice at the time. She also appeared in the 1957 Dallas production of Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter? And was arrested for possessing nearly an ounce of marijuana in October of that year. Convicted of drug possession, she was sentenced to 15 years in prison under the Lone Star State's draconian drug laws. During her imprisonment, Candy Barr claimed she was merely holding the weed for someone else who set her up with the cops. Her fame only increased while she was still free on appeal, and she became a witness in Mickey Cohen's 1961 tax evasion trial. When her final appeal was rejected by the U.S. Supreme Court, she was arrested by the FBI and returned to Texas to begin her imprisonment. She was paroled in April 1963 and was not allowed to move to Dallas. Instead, she returned to her hometown of Edna, where she intended to become an animal breeder. Jack Ruby, with whom she was in touch via telephone, visited her and gave her a pair of dogs. Candy Barr's connections to notorious figures like Jack Ruby and Mickey Cohen were significant. She met Ruby in 1952, as he operated clubs near her own clubs, and they developed a casual friendship that would later deepen after her imprisonment. Ruby visited her in Edna after her parole and gave her a pair of dogs. Barr was interviewed by the FBI at the time of the assassination of John F. Kennedy, after Ruby shot and killed JFK's alleged assassin Lee Harvey Oswald. The agency was likely probing Ruby's ties to a possible conspiracy, as Barr had been in regular telephonic contact with him after her release from prison. Barr also had a relationship with Mickey Cohen, a gangster who wanted to marry her and sent her and her daughter off to Mexico to evade imprisonment. However, she returned to the U.S., as she was bored south of the border, and her relationship with Cohen cooled off. In 1959, she was hired by 20th Century Fox to tutor star Joan Collins in the fine art of the striptease. Collins wrote in her autobiography that Barr was a down-to-earth girl with an incredibly gorgeous body and an angelic face. Candy Barr married hairdresser actor Jack Sahakian after divorcing her second husband, Troy Phillips, whom she shot when he broke down the door of her apartment. She had a daughter with Phillips. In 1970, she legally changed her name to Candy Barr and published a book of poems she had composed in prison, A Gentle Mind. Confused. In 1976, at the age of 41, she appeared nude in We magazine. She then avoided notoriety, though there were plans to make a film of her life starring fellow Texan Farrah Fawcett. The movie was never made. Candy Barr died on December 30, 2005, in Victoria, Texas, at the age of 70. She had been in poor health for several years before her death. Her life was marked by controversy, but she remained a significant figure in the world of stripping and entertainment. Her connections to notorious figures like Jack Ruby and Mickey Cohen added to her notoriety, and her life was the subject of numerous articles and books. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.